Welcome back to the realistic road to glory. We are pushing for the playoffs. The gap is bigger than we might like at this stage, but there's still a decent enough portion of the season left to warrant making a good old fist of it. We've 11 games to go, so there's 33 points up for grabs. That could take us up as high as 85 points. We're obviously not going to win every single game, but we are going to play every single game in the remainder of the season. And we do play a number of the sides around us throughout the course of the run-in, and, crucially, a number towards the bottom as well that hopefully will provide us with some points along the way. So I am, whilst not expectant of the playoffs, I think we stand a good chance of being close, even if, being close at the bottom end of what we could potentially achieve. We could potentially get ourselves into the middle of the playoffs if it all goes perfectly. Whether it does or not, we shall have to wait and see. We start with Stoke today. So thank you to Dylan, Jacob and Alex on the board behind me for your continued support. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to all of you for your continued support on the Patreon. You guys keep the channel alive and kicking, especially over the past 12 months or so. And of course, thank you to all of you that keep coming back video after video and leaving your comments and just in general giving me your viewing eyeballs. I appreciate it. You keep the channel alive just as much as anybody else anywhere else. Do come and join me live on stream to see every minute of every game that we play. But right now we're going to concentrate on just getting things underway. Ford is up to 76 now, as well as Tommy Lee. Obviously, Nathan Wood we signed at 76 rated. He'll go back to Southampton. I haven't decided whether I'd like to buy him or not yet. We shall wait and see what options present themselves in the summer. But for now, we're going to just get as many points on the board as we possibly can. And the playoffs could happen. Drop the video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of this save. And let's go and batter Stoke, shall we? Stoke is still pretty decent. 76 rated Victor Johansson in goal. Angelo Preciado at right back. Charlie Hughes, who's the centre-back we've kept our eye on for a little while. Centre-back alongside Boston Lawal, and then Eric Bucat at left-back. Wouter Berger still alongside Benjamin Berrios. Then Manhoof on the right, Bajan Ho on the left, Amani at cam, and Ryan May up top at striker on this occasion. They've got some options on the bench, including still, of course, our former Jack Moylan. But we are at full strength for this one. Everybody that could be in the starting 11, we would want in the starting 11, is in the starting 11. So when we lose this game, I'm going to be really disappointed. Well done, Mario. Nicely intercepted. Now there could be some space there. Space is gone. Trying to wind up to ping the ball out to Sakai Ford on the wide position on the left-hand side. Now Preciado's in, and that is a very good finish from Manhoof. Driven hard and low, swept into the far corner, and Stoke City take a shock lead here at Valley Parade. They do have some quality players, and they've shown it right there and then. Maghuber, Ford, Coburn, Bowie, and despite really good footwork, a deflected effort that goes over the bar. Let's go back to Lazar, 1-2. Ooh, anyone other than the right back, and that's 2-0, I think. Preciado in a great position, and he's not even hit the target. And start to find a way through at the other end, otherwise we could be in a little bit of trouble here. Was he offside? You let off, Kieran. By a kneecap, you are let off. He should have hit the target there. He's not a right back. Vancouver gets the toe in nicely. We'll send Sakai Ford away if we can. And he is away. They're desperate at the back. Here's Stoke. It's not worked for them. And Bowie has run faster than he ever has before away in celebration there. He just lit up the rockets in his heels and off he went. It's a good move. It's a good goal. Stoke leaving space as they attacked us, and we've very much taken advantage of it. The Coburn-Bowie combination combines again, and we're level. Ooh, the fact that the referee stopped that mid-flow says to me this is going to be a red card. I didn't see the challenge. It is a straight red card. I was too busy concentrating on where I was going to build my play. Wouter Berger is gone. The referee has had an absolute nightmare there. That is, not in a million years, a red card. The referee, well, there'll be accusations thrown of money exchanging hands with challenges that tame being given red cards. Tommy Lee, Coburn. You'd like to think we can try and turn the screw now, but that is harsh, to say the least. Lee out wide to Lucas Stevenson. Gonna whip it. It's not really much of a whip. Coburn's header is more of a pass as a headed effort on goal. In the end, oh, they've got loads of room there. What are they doing? They've just backed off. All finish from Cam Brannigan. We lead by 2-1. They dropped back like Watford's defence there, that back four. Really deep. Able to play it into Coburn and then just do what I wanted on the edge of the box. Still a hell of a finish in the end. But we've turned it around. We have the advantage now at home. And that finish from Cam Brannigan is particularly tasty. It's a really nice move again, though, to be fair. Off the inside the post. Cam might be the lowest rated player in our starting lineup, but he's not the worst player. Oh, he's in a good spot. And Coburn. Good save, Johansson. We're playing some really smooth football today. This bodes well for the rest of the season if we can keep it up longer term. Coburn gave that a good old go, and it went absolutely nowhere near the goal. That's really good football from Stoke City, and it needed a really good save. A save that came, thankfully, but a save that was absolutely necessary. We've scored a really nice, free-flowing, liquid football move today. Stoke just came very close to scoring one of their own. Corner is pinballing around in the middle. They'll have a second one, which hopefully this time we'll get rid of, and Bowie's done really well to do so. Just under 15 to go here. Not hanging on, but certainly we are getting deeper and deeper as time goes by. We don't want to let ourselves get so deep that Stoke just keep piling on the pressure until the ball goes in the back of the net. Manouf with the delivery from the corner. Wood is up. Wood gets it away, and the Stoke pressure continues from another corner. Can we please get rid of this? The tension is building. You can feel it in the stands. I can feel it in my office and with the controller as well. I'm getting a bit more tense, but now we have a goal kick. Lovely ball. Go on, Bowie. First time, please. Oh, outside the post. Cut it back, Shaq. Oh, I need someone on the edge. Brannigan's there. Can't find the ball. Very nearly a third goal to absolutely seal it, but it just wouldn't arrive, and Stoke are still very much in this. Lift that for Bowie. Bring it down, please, Kieran. Show some strength. Good lad. Coburn's there. Final whistle should be going any moment now, actually. Bowie around the outside. Little reverse ball. It's overrun a little bit, but Coburn will dink it. It's cleared away. That'll be game, though. Wasn't easy. Even against 10 men, it wasn't easy. But we've gotten the victory. We've gotten the 3 points. That's the most important thing. And the march towards the top 6 continues. We just have to pray that other results go our way in the next month or so that when it comes to a season finale, there's everything to play for. Bolton have a 5-back, which is going to be really difficult to break through. They've got Nathan Baxter in goal, Dacris Cogley, Chris Farino, George Johnston, Owen Toll, and Zabolch Schern. Definitely mispronounced that. Aaron Morley in the midfield at CDM with George Thomason and Diego Luna. It's a really tasty midfield, to be fair. Aaron Collins up top alongside Victor Adebayejo is not the strongest of front lines. There are some options on the bench, but, I mean, Bolton are beatable. We've had to rotate because of the nature of the fixture list. So, Odor, Wadsworth, Kelvin, Howes, Fitzwater and Cover are in, but it's still a stronger side than theirs. It's still a game we should win. It's still a game, well, every game is a game we want to win between now and the end of the season because we've got a points deficit to overhaul, but you get the point. Down the line to Cogley and Adebayejo and Collins, the two strikers linking up well. He gave that a good old whack. I don't know whether the keeper got fingertips to it or not. Evidently not, but that was travelling. That was a really dangerous effort. Kelvin's won that header well, but not been able to flick it to a teammate, sadly. Very nearly 1-0 Bolton there, annoyingly. Cave using the support of Odor. That was meant for Kelvin. Oh, everything's getting misplaced today. Side definitely feels a bit more disjointed with the fringe players in it than the previous game against Stoke, where I was able to play some really sweet football. But Bowie's going to try. If Kelvin could run into the space, not into the defender, that would be lovely. And hit the bloody target. 2 or 3 times in this game, Kelvin started to make a run. And I thought, I'm going to try and get Kelvin in here one-on-one. And he just runs into the back of the defender rather than around him and into the space. And it's killed a couple of moves. That time he was able to find himself eventually past the man. But then he still didn't score the goal. On paper, cover to Gabe Wadsworth. Kelvin's going again. This time he is in. And this time, surely. I cannot facepalm hard enough. Kelv, I cannot facepalm hard enough. Firstly, you've run past the ball. Then you've forgotten to have a shot. I can't quite believe we're not 1-0 up. That was a calamity from Kelvin Hatziman. That is not why we were glad that you got, or you rejected the Palmer bid, Kelv. Your form had taken a real uptick. That's the old Kelvin. We don't want that Kelvin. The door. Forward to Tyrek right. He's come off the bench at half-time here. Kelvin is having, or had, an absolute stinker of a performance. So, made the change. Kelvin off, Bowie to central striker, and Tyrek right on off the bench as a winger. See if we can get things flowing a little bit better up top in towards the back of the net. Courtney House still fighting hard to win that back. Tyrek could make me the run into the space. All right. The reverse ball. Tyrek right is in the box. Tyrek right, rather awkwardly, does actually give us the 1-0 lead. Not how I envisaged that play developing whatsoever. The first pass that went to Bowie was meant for Wright in the channel, to then play the reverse pass to Bowie, who had more confidence in finishing on his left foot. I don't really know how Tyrek Wright's managed that, but I don't really know how Kelvin didn't manage it before in the first half, so I'll take the 1-0 lead and just be happy with it. Why he's sliding there, I've no idea. Just kick the football. Oh well. 1-0 Bradford. Really going to need that. Well, it's just opened up. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how bad that defending is. But Kieran Bowie will certainly take advantage. That's 2-0 Bradford, and hopefully that is 3 points for the Chickens now. I see Ordua making the run out wide. That is not Ordua. It's Brandon Cover, but we've still got the ball. Third would be dead. Third would definitely kill it. Third we could have now. Third we do. Kieran Bowie's left foot is electric. 3-0 Bradford. Nice ball in. Played around. Mendes Gomez. Floated over the top. Can't get there. McAtee's going to bring that down and twist one way then the other, trying to find the space. Space denied. Any chance of a consolation goal? Denied. Can we maybe, on the counter, add a fourth? Not with a ball like that, that's for sure. Well, 3-0 will do. 3-0, 3 points, plus 3 to the goal difference after just the +1 in the last game that could have been many more with the red card and the chances we created. It might still be 3-1 yet. Is he onside? He's not. McAtee is off, and that'll be game. Right, so far, so good. We said that in the majority of the games we have left, most of the teams are below us in the table. So we have a great opportunity to win a lot of games between now and the end of the season. We're still very much going to need other sides around us to slip up. So we're praying that sides like Middlesbrough lose, even though they've just got a 2-0 win down at Home Park, to get the dub against Plymouth there, unfortunately. Kelvin's great performance, I'll say, bit tongue-in-cheek. Hooked him at half-time. The league table still sees us in 9th, but we are 6 points off the playoffs now. Still having played a game more, but points on the board is always better than games in hand. Games in hand can be lost. If you've got points on the board, they cannot. And actually, our goal difference is already better than I thought it was. I thought it was near the 7, not the 17 mark. We've scored a lot of goals this year. 72 goals. It's the joint highest in the entire division. I didn't realise we were quite that prolific in front of goal. We've conceded quite a few, in 55 as well, which is why our goal difference isn't sensational compared to the 33 of Middlesbrough. But still, Jesus, Leicester, 72 goals and 37 conceded. Goal difference of plus 35, more than twice ours. That's the difference between us and the automatic spots. But we're there or thereabouts with the bottom of the playoffs, aren't we? So, and quite frankly, the team that we've built and the team that has grown into the one that it is now, that 11 should be challenging for the playoffs in the Championship. So I'm quite happy that we're on course, given the trajectory of the team and the squad. Things are going as they should do. Let's hope that away from home against 23rd place Cardiff, that theme, that trend continues. Cardiff 23rd in the table, relegation fodder, although their team isn't actually that bad. Horvath in goal, Bulut, still got Dalland and Fish at the back, and Perry Young at left back. Turnbull and Robertson in midfield. I mean, that's pretty solid. Willock, Mate, Colwill and Isaac Davis. I mean, it's not a bad team. It's very comparable to ours in places. And if not, certainly better than some we've faced this season. So, since coming up with us, Cardiff, they struggled near the relegation zone last year, managed to survive, as did we. But we've kicked on, our players have grown, and our recruitment has been top draw. And they just haven't. But I think that's one big difference between this RTG and the one we did on FC24. If you remember on FC24, we made a number of signings that just didn't work for us. And that held us back. That stopped our progression up the leagues and stopped our growth. Because a number of players just didn't work when we bought them. That is a lovely through ball. Do we go for goal? Go on, try and place it. Bugger. Whereas in this save, I really don't think we've had any dud signings, have we? I can't think of a single signing that hasn't worked out, at least in the short to medium term. So we've been very lucky in that regard. At some point, we will come unstuck and we'll sign a couple of players, probably for big money at this stage of the save. And they won't have the desired impact. But that's a great through ball. Everyone we've bought to this point has done the job. And we've been particularly... I don't think I've ever had a save where we've made as many transfers as we have in this save. And every single one has worked. Perry Ing is hanging up the boots at the end of the season. That's a shame to see. I was reliably informed in the comment section that I've been pronouncing his name horribly wrong the entire time. And I apologise for that. I'm trying my best. Is it Perry judging by the previous comment. Regardless, Cardiff actually look pretty decent. Told you they're half good. Turnbull with the corner for them. Playing at their ground, of course. Another away game. So they're going to have... Where are you going, Bergstrom? Jesus Christ. They're going to have the will of the home fans behind them. Considering retirement, Matt Grimes. I can guarantee you he is genuinely retiring. So he's not considering it. He's definitely doing it. That's not a bad ball. It's not a great clearance. Neither's that. Come on, lads. Fix up. There you go. That was better. Why didn't you do that last time? Coburn out to Bowie. Counter-attack is on. Somehow still got it. Coburn's there. Josh from a tight angle. Just sheer shot power should be enough. And it would have been if it had been on target, which it wasn't. Brannigan. Colwell overcommitted. Space for Tommy Lee. Bowie keeps himself onside. Big save. Really big save at a crucial moment. 1-0 as we go in at half-time there. And it's a great place for us to come out in the second half and just sit on it. Make sure we get the result. That is a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. We're going to get a free kick here? No, it's going to be half-time at 0-0. But only thanks to Ethan Horvath. Don't like this. Mate in a good position. Okay. Whoa. Wood in the way. Bounces through his foot. And goes straight to the Cardiff man. Thankfully he missed. Try and lift Shaq in behind. It's a lovely ball. It's a great take on his chest as well. Needs to turn the defender and has done. Back to Brannigan. Tommy Lee's arriving. We find Bowie with the ball through the gap. No. Still trying to wait. Find the right pass at the right time. Here's Rag Huber. And Tommy Lee again. Bowie's there. That has opened up for him. And Bowie has his shot blocked by Dalland. Can we keep that in play? No, we'll take the throw. We're making changes. Well, a change. Tommy Lee off for Clark Adore is the one that we've made. If that's the one to change the game, then great. If it's not, then I've made a managerial mishap. Looking for Ford. Quickly to Coburn. Brannigan. Oh, I shouldn't have played the extra pass, but it was there as an option and I couldn't resist. Good header by Wood, but with less than 20 to go now, we are trundling towards a draw here. Clark Adore's won that back well. Shaq is in a great position if we can find the ball. That Now that is Cam Brannigan territory. Come on, then. Gimme. Right. Cam. We need you, mate. I'm not sure I've put enough on that. Cam Brannigan. Ah! Didn't put enough on it. From the corner. Can we? Coburn's up. It's going to fall. It's advantage to them. Win that header and keep the play alive. Yes, Wood. Brannigan. There's a door. Forward to Ford. Adore! Clark Adore off the bench! The substitution makes the breakthrough. It could have been a dud one. It wasn't. Managerial genius, they say. 1-0 chickens. Nice interception, however. Little dink. Just to make sure it gets there. Bowie's beating the man. Bowie. Game done and dusted. Sorry, Cardiff. You defended very well for most of the game. Although your goalkeeper has made a couple of exceptional stops to stop the scoreline being bigger. But the top goal scoring side in the league keep putting it away. 2-0. Play continues. 3 minutes added on at the end of the game. 3 minutes that might see us had a third goal for the second game in a row. Looking to send Bowie away. They don't want to concede a third goal. That is man or ball, but not both. Just a telling off? No, a yellow card. Perry, he'd had enough. He was like, nah, I'm not. You're not doing it. Right, okay. Let's have a little knuckle, shall we, from here. Cameron Brannigan from a long way out. Straight into the wall. Fair enough. It was worth a go. Lacador, float it. Knock it down. Win it at all would be nice. Never mind. A 2-0 win only. We'll take it. 3 straight dubs on the back of 3 straight defeats in yesterday's episode. So, very much the turnaround we were after. So, as we end the day today, we are still 9th. But now it's all shaken out and everyone's played the same amount of games. We are 6 points behind both Bristol City and Watford. 6th place is the playoffs. And we are 7 points behind Hull. And we've got a significantly large amount of teams below us to play between now and the end of the season. We do have Bournemouth left on the calendar. But with 8 games to go, I think 7 of them might be against teams that are below us. Coventry below us, Blackburn below us, Sunderland. Sunderland and Bournemouth are the only 2 that are above us in the table. West Brom are not far behind us, to be fair. Coventry are a little way further back. But Sunderland in 3rd and Bournemouth in 4th are the only 2 of those above us that we have left to play. So hopefully that means they're all playing each other and potentially taking points off each other. That's the dream. It also means that we can't really... Well, we run a less chance of getting completely gapped by those above. Because if we were to, say, play Watford and lose to Watford, that's a big jump. But we're not going to play anyone above us really in the positions that we're challenging for. Bournemouth could be catchable. 9 points to gap, 8 games to go, but it's unlikely. Bournemouth, 11 points, 9 games to go. It's very unlikely. We are not the top goal scorers in the league anymore, actually. We've scored 74, less than our 77, and Burnley have 76. But we've still only conceded 55 as we got a couple of rare clean sheets today. And they have been rare clean sheets of late. I'll just show you the calendar there quickly, just to show you the run of lack of clean sheets. Back-to-back clean sheets in the second 2 games today. Although Bolton and Cardiff are definitely sides we would have expected to keep clean sheets against. But that's the first clean. They're the first clean sheets since Bristol City back in January. Back-to-back clean sheets there. Derby and Bristol City, although one of them was a 0-0 draw against a side that are presumably still rock bottom of the table and absolutely nowhere near survival. Yeah, 18 points. In fact, they're nearly already down. They are currently 17 points from safety with 24 points to go. Or 24 points available. So if Derby lose their next 2 games, they could very much be relegated with still 6 games to go. That's how bad they've been this year, conceding 81 goals. Not a good time to be a Derby County fan. That said, it's not a bad time to be a Bradford City fan. We will keep the push going. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. This is Thursday's episode, I think. So tomorrow, we go again. See you later.